Call the December 1st, 2025 council meeting to order. Please stand for the pledge. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We have our city treasurer, Mr. Hersey, with us tonight. Welcome. And thank you to all of you that braved the weather to come out and spend time with us at our council meeting. And thank you to everyone online that is watching at home. As I said, this is the December 1st, 2025 council meeting. At this time, Mr. Mauser, can we get a roll call?
Yes, sir. Rosenberg.
Present.
Lala. Blatz.
Here.
Stoffel.
Here.
Foman.
Here.
Carney Jansen. Roach. Newcomb. Here. Hudson. Here. Blackburn Jackson. Wolf. Here. Campbell. Here. Hartzman. Here. Ford. Here. I think those two are supposed to be on Zoom, but I don't see them.
Okay, thank you. 1.4, approval of the minutes from November 17th, 2025. They should have been included in your packet. Does anybody have any questions or discussion or comments on 1.4? Seeing none, roll call, please.
You need a motion?
Oh, sorry, thank you. We need a motion to approve the minutes?
So motion.
Second? We have a motion, we have a second. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. We do not have any public hearings tonight or city presentations. So we will move into section 4, public comments. This portion of the city council meeting is reserved for any member of the public wishing to address the council. The Illinois Open Meetings Act 5 ILCS 120/1 mandates no action shall be taken on matters not listed on the agenda. The council may direct staff to address the topic or refer the matter to a committee. Please provide the clerk with your name, speak into the microphone, limit your presentation to 5 minutes, and avoid repetitious comments. At this time, do we have anyone wishing to make public comments? Please approach the microphone. You might want to tilt it down. Yep. Thank you.
Okay, so I wanted to say thank you to Jimmy Ford. We went shopping on Tuesday. Him and his son helped me set up on Wednesday for the Thanksgiving meal, and Thursday, him and his family spent Thanksgiving with us serving. Thank you so much, Jimmy. I really appreciate your help. And we served 487 people. And it's going to be bigger next year. So I just wanted to come say thank you, Jimmy, for that. And thank you to everybody who participated in my Living Dark Sign Challenge. So I'll be back next year.
Okay, thank you for your comments. Do we have anyone else wishing to make public comments this evening?
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, members of the council. I'm Doug Gaines, Ward 5. I stand before you not as a politician or a lawyer, but as a regular guy, proud American, and a voice for quote-unquote we the people. The immortal words etched into our Constitution remind us that power resides not in machines or distant courts, but in the hands of everyday people like us. On 17 November, I presented an election integrity resolution, a blueprint for the city to urge the county to dismantle the shadows of doubt cast by electronic voting machines and embrace the clear light and counted paper ballots. 11 months until the 2026 midterm election. That's all we have left to fix what's broken. Yet in the days turn to weeks, we wait. And even not waiting, I'm reminded of an old truth. Justice delayed is justice denied. Let me summarize 2 ongoing election integrity cases against the State Board of Elections, both filed in 2022. First, Congressman Mike Bost sued to stop Illinois from county mail-in ballots for 2 weeks after Election Day. Why? Because he stretches the notion of Election Day set by federal law under Article 1, Section 4 of the Constitution. But instead of ruling in accordance with the supreme law of the land, the Northern Illinois District Court dismissed. Then the 7th Circuit Court of Appeals affirmed, forcing the United States Supreme Court to hear arguments on 9 October 2025. Shockingly, no ruling yet. Second, Rochelle Malley versus Illinois State Board of Elections was heard at the U.S. Court of Appeals for 7th Circuit in Chicago on 18 November. This case alleges fraudulent electronic voting machines that use flawed software have stolen our First Amendment rights. A decision that is expected in the coming weeks, but either way, we the people of Illinois and the nation win, because A, we go back to the U.S. District Court for Northern District of Illinois and get discovery to examine the machine's code, algorithms, and compliance to substantiate claims of fraud or systemic vulnerabilities, all backed by a sworn affidavit from a whistleblower that attests machines that supposedly count our votes are actually designed to steal our voice. Or B, we escalated to the Supreme Court of the United States with standing arguments intact and the above evidence and affidavit showing electronic voting machines are fraudulent, not certified in accordance with federal law, and violate our constitutional rights. You may listen to the full audio of arguments available via the 7th Circuit YouTube site. The arguments start around the 54-minute mark of the court's live stream. While these cases languish in the justice system, we still use electronic voting machines in St. Clair County that run secret proprietary software that no citizen is allowed to examine, leave no verifiable paper trail of legal ballots, have flipped city, county, state, and national races as evidenced by analysis of cast vote records. On 17 November, I placed a simple resolution before you, urge St. Clair County to ditch the machines and return to hand-counted paper ballots before it is accurate, because it is accurate, auditable, and builds trust. Tonight, I'm asking you to act, pass the resolution, send an unmistakable message that O'Fallon refuses to gamble the people's voice on black boxes any longer. We don't need additional evidence. We don't need another cycle of doubt. We don't need a court ruling that's going to take way too long. We need courage right now. So, as 2025 concludes, we urge the council to choose transparency over convenience, citizens over corporations, and the Constitution over status quo. Pass the resolution. This one simple act will restore the people's faith in you and will restore our republic, one hand-marked ballot, hand-counted at a time. So I'll finish where I began, by reminding you of the immortal words etched in the Constitution. It is we the people, not machines or distant courts, that hold the power. Indeed, everyday people like us must be the ones to manifest change we want to see. Thank you for your time, your serious consideration, and God bless.
Thank you for your comments. Do we have anyone else wishing to make public comments? Make sure he hits on it. Good.
Recording in progress.
I always go through the warrant pool. Tonight, I'm going to deal with warrant 72. The amount of $1,229,491. Now, this is information, like, you constantly going over that these items may be budgeted and they may not be budgeted. I'm just letting the public know where their money is going. So any comments from our distinguished colleagues over there on the far side is fine and dandy, but I'm just trying to make people aware at home where the money is going. For example, he had some downtown lighting taken care of for $20,445. He had, I believe, some sort of aggregate seal for the public works, some kind of horizontal grinder and mobile chip unit for $16,750. This month, your Amazon account wasn't too bad. It was under $4,000. I can deal with that. He also had $9,500 set aside for the feasibility study for the field house study. IT department from Civic Plus Industries, I believe, $56,088.10 for IT stuff. Now, IT stuff to me doesn't mean much. I have a football. Commerce, bank card this month, is interesting. A lot of training, again, a lot of lodging, a lot of supplies, marketing, and of course, all membership fees. $33,141.53. Then along with some more IT from Dell for $56,503.30. Now, this IT stuff may be on the list of items that are budgeted, but at least people understand that where their money is going. Thank you. EJ Equipment, $4,103.95 for a Bulldog nozzle. Interesting. I don't know what it is, but it must be worth $4,000. Killian Corporation did some resurfacing work on Old Collinsville Road for $131,729.65. And then I noticed in there, he also bought some paint for trailers, some trailers. Which brings up an interesting point that was mentioned to me like last Monday's night. Well, I didn't mention about paint. I saved it till tonight. Because you buy paint for trailers, but you haven't bought any paint for the street yet to put the middle lines down the road so people don't run each other inside. It's a little dark at nighttime when it's wet and whatever, you see where you're going. Just a thought for you. Just a reminder. Your downtown fascia program costs you $14,990. Now, Lou Fuse went out and got a new vehicle. This could have been budgeted, I probably was, but I'm just letting the people know. $44,425, no change, for a 2025 Ford 150 4x4 Super Cab vehicle. The RSC Construction for the entryway to the old auto mall, $303,400.46. That was needed work that needed to be done. I don't know if they have a problem with that. You got two of them waiting to pay them some money for the trail, Highway 50 East Trail for $23,289.82. I'm trying to figure out on the, I'm running out of time, so I'll bring this up in the next session. Thank you.
Thank you for your comments. Do we have anyone else that would like to make public comments at this time?
Mr. Roach and Mr. Myler.
I was just going to let you know that was a technical issue on our end, so they were trying to get in and contacted us, so Grant was able to get them in finally, so they are in attendance. Okay, no other public comments. We will move into the clerk's report.
I have no report tonight, Mayor, thank you.
Okay, we'll move on to the mayor's report. 6.1, Mr. Rosenberg, please.
Thank you, sir. I'd like to make a motion to approve the reappointment of Scott Beto to the Board of Fire and Police Commissioners for a 3-year term expiring November 2028.
Second.
We have a motion and we have a second. Do we have any discussion or comments on 6.1? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Myler.
Yes.
Glatz.
Yes.
Stoffel.
Yes.
Tony.
Yes.
Roach.
Yes.
Newcomb.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Force.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Hartman.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Rosenberg.
Affirmative.
Thank you. Motion carries. 6.2, we have the Downtown District Home for the Holidays event at the Vine Street Market on Saturday, December 13th, 2025, from 4 till 8 p.m. And at this time, too, I want to thank Jeff Taylor and his Public Works team. The snow that came out kind of out of nowhere the other night, I don't think any of us thought we were going to get that amount of snow. They did a great job getting it pushed off immediately off our snow routes and then getting into the neighborhoods. And we all thought it was going to get up in the 40s, so Jeff thought they had it beat. But when he quickly realized that the temperatures were going to drop quickly, he didn't want to take a chance of any of the slush from the rain on top of the snow refreezing. He had his team back out again Saturday and Sunday morning till about 2 or 3. Yeah, 2 or 3 a.m. So make sure you thank them. Nothing but compliments in getting the slush off the streets before it turned ice. So thank you. Okay, that's it for the mayor's report. We will move on to resolution 7.1. Mr. Parchman, please.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to make a motion to approve resolution for the release of the executive session minutes.
Second.
Okay, just for clarification, that is the executive session minutes in Schedule A. We have a motion. We have a second. Do we have any discussion or comments on 7.1? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Lotz.
Yes.
Stoffel.
Yes.
Foney.
Yes.
Roach.
Yes.
Newcomb.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Force.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Parchman.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Rosenberg.
Affirmative.
Mallard.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Motion carries. And 7.2, Mr. Parchman, please.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to make a motion recommending Schedule B of the executive session minutes remain closed because of the need for confidentiality still exists.
Second.
We have a motion and we have a second. Do we have any comments or discussion on 7.2? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Stoffel.
Yes.
Foney.
Yes.
Roach.
Yes.
Newcomb.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Force.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Parchman.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Rosenberg.
Affirmative.
Mallard.
Yes.
Lotz.
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Thank you. We will move on to ordinances, first reading. Mr. Parchman, 8.1, please.
Thanks, sir. I'd like to make a motion to approve an ordinance providing for the annual levy for the City of O'Fallon, County of St. Clair, Illinois, for the fiscal year commencing on the first day of May 1, 2025, and ending the 30th day of April 2026.
Second?
Okay, we have a motion and we have a second. Do we have any discussion on 8.1? Discussion or comments?
I did, Mr. Mayor.
On remote, we have Councilmember Roach has his hand up.
Yeah, as I brought up in the Finance Committee meeting, I don't think it's the right time to be asking for even more of our taxpayers right now. And I know that of just the levy amount, the rate, we're only asking $30 more of a $250,000 house. But if you take that same multiplier that we're proposed to get, the 9, almost 10%, and then you use that same $250,000 house, assuming they're not getting any other veterans exemption or senior exemption or some appeal, the city's actually getting from the 2025 to the 2026 bill, we're actually going to be getting $86, almost $87 more because of what we're asking in terms of dollars. So we are asking quite a bit more because of the increase in the values of the homes. And I think the taxpayers, they're going to look and they're going to say, why am I paying, in this case, almost $90 more for a $250,000 house? And for others, it'll be much more than that. And I just don't think with the increase that we're having with just in general of taxes across the board, whether it be gas taxes, we just also said we want to continue the grocery tax at 1%. And, you know, that same home at $250,000, assuming there's no other increases in tax rate, you know, they're paying nearly $600 more a year in their total tax bill, realizing we're only getting 90 of that increase. But, and you look at other things that we are talking about, whether it be the library, which would quite
most likely need a tax increase for some type of bonds in order to get a new library. I think, asking that much more right now, given the climate we're in with raising electric rates, natural gas rates are supposed to be going up, all the other things that we have going on. I just don't think it's the right time to be doing it. And again, I would encourage us to ask for an amount that would keep the rate at least similar, and not ask for something that's going to raise the rate in addition to the dollars. We could keep the rate the same and still get more dollars. We don't have to ask for a higher rate, or higher dollar amount that would increase the rate. So I'll be voting no because, again, I just don't think it's the right time to tax our citizens even more.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Does any of our other council members have any questions regarding 9.1 before I ask Sandy Evans to clarify a few of the statements, especially regarding the rate that the city doesn't control?
Just for clarity, do you mean 8.1? Because 9.1 is the ordinance.
I'm sorry, it's 8.1, yes. Does anybody else have any comments before Sandy?
So thank you. Just to clarify a few things what Councilmember Roach commented on. First, yes, the city has no control on the multiplier. Our portion, he talked about the rate. We're asking for a dollar amount. The rate is backed into it. As I mentioned at the Finance Committee meeting, right now, it's showing an increase in the rate only because the EAV isn't completely put out on the rolls. So, as I mentioned, I'm pretty confident that $30 will not occur. I have no guarantee, but as we've seen in the past, it will not be $30. As far as the multiplier, that again, that is a county, actually state, the county, it's based on a sales ratio report, based on when a home sells, if its amount is higher than what is currently assessed, it goes on a report. The state then comes back with, we need in order to equalize the township, equalize our city, that is how a multiplier comes on. So there is no guarantee, and in order to, as Todd requested, to keep the rate the same, there's no way to set a rate. We base it on a dollar amount, and currently that dollar amount that is needed is required of us, so that will change, the rate will change.
Okay.
If I could, real quickly.
Hey, Todd, or Councilmember Roach, can you hang on just for a minute? We need to adjust your microphone up and turn all of ours off so we don't get back feed. You should be good, Councilmember.
All I was going to say, and I appreciate Sandy and Sandy, all the work that you do putting this into this. What I want to clarify is that we are still asking more money of our taxpayers than we did last year. That's in dollars, whether we want to say it computes to a rate or not. We are asking more dollars of our tax base than we did last year. And that is above what we would be asking. And again, we don't know what the rate, to Sandy's point, is going to come to, but we do know that we're asking for more dollars. We do know that we are asking for a tax increase on, even if we left it exactly the same. We are asking for a tax increase on our property tax, those who pay property tax, I should say.
Okay, Sandy, do you have anything else that?
I I mean, no, not really. Again, we will not know a final amount of the rate until March, beginning of April. And as far as reducing, based on our needs, because what we're increasing is basically our fire and EMS and our police pensions. I do not feel that we could justify reducing those amounts at this time for their needs, for upcoming needs.
Okay, thank you, Sandy. Does anyone else have any questions on 8.1? Any comments? Okay, seeing none, roll call, please.
Tony,
Yes.
Roach,
No.
Newcomb,
Yes.
Hudson,
No.
Vorse,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Parchman,
Yes.
Ford,
No.
Rosenberg,
Affirmative?
Mylar,
Yes.
Lotz,
Yes.
Stoffel,
Yes.
3 noes.
3 noes, motion carries. Thank you. Moving on to ordinances for second reading, 9.1. Mrs. Lotz, please.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I move that we approve on second reading an ordinance amending Ordinance 623 zoning of the City of O'Fallon, Illinois, development known as Club Fitness, located at 1234 Central Park.
Second?
We have a motion and we have a second. Do we have any discussion or comments on 9.1?
I got a question, Mr. Mayor.
Yes.
They've requested a variance in the past, right? The sign that they currently have was already bigger than what was allotted? I'm gonna vote no on this one, just because I think that it's a repeated thing, and I understand that they've gotten some new designation. I think there's other ways other than putting more sign up.
Yes, that is accurate. So when they originally went through their zoning approval, they were granted a variance to increase their signage. Their new model is to become an elite facility, which is a number of them designated in the area. And so to add that simply elite underneath their existing signage went over that threshold they were originally approved for through the variance. So here they are again asking for, yes, a further variance to add the word elite underneath the Club Fitness sign.
And just, if I'm remembering correctly from when we discussed this in the committee, this is still less than what the Gander Mountain, which is what it was previously, like what they had. But then, if I'm remembering correctly, didn't Greg say we're going to be changing our ordinance so we don't have to do all these variances in the future?
So during the next fiscal year, we will engage in the process of our subdivision code, our development code, and all those things, and they will be flushed out, signage code, parking requirements, to update the codes to reflect what the commercial side is doing and residential side over the number of years. The last major update was 2006, so it's well overdue.
Okay, does anybody else have any comments on 9.1? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Roach,
Yes.
Newcomb,
Yes.
Hudson,
Yes.
Vorse,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Parchman,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Rosenberg,
Negative?
Mylar,
Yes.
Lotz,
Yes.
Stoffel,
Yes.
Tony,
Yes.
1 no.
Okay, thank you. Motion carries. That's all we have for second readings. We'll move on to 10, additional public comments. I'm not going to reread the instructions. The same instructions apply that we had before the first set of public comments. So would anybody like to make public comments at this time?
Vern Ware, Ward 3. In reference to also to the warrant report, I was wondering if you could, hopefully in your comments you can, I understand you have a Spectrum bill for over $6,000. I don't understand what a Clearwave bill is for $5,400 and change. So you're like 11 in communication bills for, I guess, phone systems and internet service and whatever. I guess that's what that is. Okay, cool. Hopefully I'll get an answer for that. In regards to some other comments, I know this past Saturday was supposed to be the Christmas illumination parade, but it was moved to a Friday. Several places didn't find out about it, or people that were going to show up on Saturday didn't know it was on Friday, whatever. But the notification that was put on your website or whatever, it doesn't have a drop-dead date on it, says when it was posted. And it doesn't tell you who posted it and who made the decision up there. If it was you, mayor, or the new administrator, or whomever, or the police chief. I would just like to know who made the decision, okay? Thank you on that, and hopefully I'll get an answer. My other question deals with, there was a report on television from Channel 5 in regards to the City Fest. Fine, I understood it, it's good, whatever. But it never told me, you know, they said it's going to be, it's dead in the water. So what's the city going to do, since they are the controlling factors on the funds of the City Fest, of that $100,000 that's laying out there? Is that going to just get, where's it going to go? My question. And don't forget, tomorrow, 10 o'clock, the alarms go off. Thank you.
Thank you for your comments. Do we have anyone else tonight that would like to make public comments? Okay, seeing none, I'm going to go ahead and close the second session of public comments. We will start, we'll try and answer as many of the questions that were asked tonight. We'll let Grant start.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Mayor. Long list tonight. So the downtown lighting, we did replace those. They work great. This was damage caused by a tornado last spring. It did take a while to order and get them installed. We tested them out extensively, and in fact, they were red and green over the parade. They are controlled by a number of us in town here, so if somebody's out of town, we can go get them fixed real quick. The feasibility study on the field house is nearing completion. Andrew will be presenting that at an upcoming Parks Committee meeting. Civic Plus is all of our software for our websites, our Civic Plus Send, which is our new program that will replace Code Red for emergency dispatch. It also includes, we're abiding by the new state directive of accessibility on our websites. And so over the next few weeks, you'll see all of our websites now have different features that help the visually impaired and or in a number of different languages. EJ Equipment is where we get all of our larger equipment from. It is located along the interstate in Troy, so I don't know specifics on the pump or the piece of equipment that was replaced, but we'd be happy to share the invoices with you if you wanted to come in and look through them. Old Collinsville Road project was completed. We partnered with Caseyville Township on that. I believe they finished our portion in a week and a half, and the rest of it they are done with now. The downtown facade program is a one-for-one match up to $14,999 for downtown businesses. This is a judged grant competition. We have had a number of businesses in downtown apply for it and be awarded for it. It's a program we're very happy and proud of, and we continue to do that each year. All those funds are paid out of economic development, hotel, motel taxes, and the downtown TIF. So those go back to help the business owners in downtown kind of brighten up their facades in the front of their businesses. We do purchase F-150s through the CIP and the large spend item. Those are all replacement vehicles. RCS Construction is the contractor that was working on Auto Court near the old Offenburg Auto Court Mall between Goodwill, Aloha Pools, and a number of other businesses that have redeveloped that area. We were very impressed with their work, and they are all wrapped up after a number of weeks as well. The build at TWM was for pre-engineering and design for the Highway 50 Trail East that will extend from the community park to the Metro Recplex. This was the $3 million ITEP grant we were awarded last year, and so in a number of years that'll be constructed. We do have a number of connection and internet providers for the city of O'Fallon, including two of them are Spectrum and Clearwave. We have a number of leased lines. We also have a number of dedicated fiber to and from our facilities, as well as connecting us with Illinois State Police and St. Clair County court systems. The parade decision is a collaboration between our police department, administration, and the organizers. At the end of the day, it was the organizers' decision, which I supported, and it turned out very well by moving it to Friday. Beth Ortega will be here in 2 weeks with her group of volunteers. I think a number of us walked to the parade. It was excellent this year, even though it was very cold, but at least it wasn't snowing on us. We are meeting with the organizer of City Fest, or the champion, the president of City Fest. I'm not sure by what title she goes by, but we're meeting with her this week to discuss some of those questions that were asked tonight about the future of City Fest. And thank you for the reminder. All the testing alarms do go off at 10 a.m. on the first Tuesday of the month. With that, that is my list. I hope I didn't forget anything.
I don't believe you did. Does any of our leadership team members, do you guys have anything that you feel needs to be talked about or discussed further? Okay. Council members, does anybody have anything they'd like to add?
I have a question, since with the weather tonight, just for my own edification and maybe for the folks that like to come visit during our meetings. Is there a time when the weather would preclude us from meeting or meeting on Zoom? And if so, how would you communicate that to everyone?
Yeah, absolutely. So in order to cancel a meeting or to reschedule due to an emergency, there's a number of items that have to take place. The mayor has to issue a snow emergency. He does that by essentially in a decree, and then we have to alert the council of any type of a snow emergency happens. Jeff, as we mentioned, his crews worked tirelessly. All city facilities were opened and running again today. We do encourage, if council members don't feel safe, please let us know, and under exigent circumstances, we can have that discussion on when a council meeting would be canceled.
And how would you communicate that to the public if you happen to change it?
Well, I discussed earlier, we do have a almost brand new Civic Send program. We would do that through all of our channels, social media, websites, which did remind me that all of our postings on Facebook, other social media sites, and our website are cataloged by the time and date of when they're posted. They don't always necessarily say to the public who has posted them, but the only one with access to those sites are internal staff.
Does anybody else have any staff comments?
Andrea Foney, Ward 3, I remember this time. Not to sound like our friend Jerry out there, but if you weren't downtown this Friday, you really missed something special. The parade, I think, was a good call, moving it, absolutely. So much kudos and good job to Beth Ortega and her team for the parade. Roots really hustled all week, getting the downtown looking nice. I know the lights were being fixed a couple weeks before, because I'm always asking. But it's just, downtown was so beautiful, and I think we should all be just super proud of what downtown has become. I know when I was a kid, it did not look like that at all. So I'm so proud of our downtown now, and I think we should all be.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else have any comments? Seeing none, we will move on to, I'm sorry, Todd, go ahead.
No worries. All I was going to echo was what you had already said of our Public Works team. I just wanted to share. I had a resident who lives on a street that normally doesn't get plowed, and they were very happy to see that it did, particularly with what you mentioned, the sleet and rain coming. And so again, I just wanted to echo your statements there.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we will now, if there's no other comments, we'll move on to our our committee reports, starting with Section 12, Community Development. Mrs. Lotz, please.
Thanks, Mr. Mayor. We have not met in our committee since the last council meeting. We are scheduled to meet next Monday, which is the 8th. It's normally at 6 p.m., but check the website in case that changes. And then there is also a Planning Commission meeting. That is the all-volunteer citizen-led committee that reviews the legalities of projects before they come before the council. So that next meeting will be next Tuesday. That's December 9th at 6 p.m. right here in the council chambers.
Thank you. Let's see, Public Works, Mr. Rosenberg.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We met November 24th. The draft minutes are attached. We have taken care of anything that needed to be taken care of. The next meeting is scheduled for the fourth Monday of December at 7 p.m. But check the website in case any changes are made or updates. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. Public Safety, Mr. Blackburn is not here, so
I think we are not meeting this month, but are meeting in December, is that correct, Chief?
January. It'd be January.
Sorry. I was thinking it was November, sorry, it's December. We're meeting this month, though.
We are scheduled to, however,
Yeah.
there's nothing,
So check the website. It may be canceled. Okay. Thank you. Parks and Environment, Mr. Vorst, please.
Yes, we have not met since the last city council meeting, so there's nothing to discuss. We are scheduled to meet next Monday night, so check the
Okay.
website for details.
Thank you. And Finance, Mr. Parchman, please.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Our minutes are attached and we took care of all the business. We last met on the 24th of November. Our next meeting would be on the 22nd. Normally, we don't have anything for December, but Sandy's saying no. So probably won't have anything, but if we do, it'd be at 5:30 on the 22nd. We do have one item that would be for, need to take a vote on, so it'd be 16.2 warrant approval. So I'd like to make a motion to approve warrant number 572 in the amount of $1,029,491.31.
We have a motion and we have a second. Do we have any discussion or comments on 16.2?
Yes, Mr. Mayor, as an Ameren employee, I do not consent to all the items listed with the exception of the 4 Ameren payments listed on page 2. So for this reason, I am abstaining from this vote.
Okay, thank you. Seeing no other comments, roll call, please.
Newcomb.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Force.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Parchman.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Rosenberg.
Affirmative?
Mallard.
Yes.
Lotz.
Yes.
Stoffel.
Yes.
Tony.
Abstain.
Roach.
Yes.
That's all we got, I think. Isn't that everybody?
Motion carries. We do not have executive session this evening, so I'll entertain a motion for adjournment. We have a motion, second. All in favor? Aye. Meeting is closed.
Chair and the co-chair were gone.
Huh?
So the chair and the co-chair were gone.
I know, that's what Myler's co-chair,
So you
yeah.
gotta be the ranking member. I was guessing. All 3 of them are the same.
Yeah.
They're all brand new.